diversity and equity, that's one side, the liberals, if you will. And now, African whites, you get in. If you're a brown Asian, get the fuck out. That's sort of absurd. See, to me, the one difference is that the early part of this problem, so-called the case, the active courts, in the judicial sense, they're giving more rights to people, more rights to that were. I'm at a loss of words.
Positive liberties and negative liberties.
Thank you. I think that's the difference. The difference is that, as I said, because the branch, the judiciary, it was designed to protect minority rights. Again, the minority with quotation marks, not just race. The gays, homosexuals, people that are in the religious minority. So that the majority always have their saying have their word in Congress, in the president. Hey, the election, meaning that it's more by the people. That person gets to be president. The courts don't have precedent for it.
And the history of things, Benjamin, could you wait up? I wanted to say, it's interesting to think about. There's things that are substantially different, whereas other executives of the United States, there were norms that were so obvious as norms. We assumed they didn't have to be legislated, and we assumed we had the Electoral College to put a veto on demagogues from taking up it. But it's really interesting, and it's interesting you mention Singapore and People's Republic of China. Hobbes' social contract. It seems like a lot of the United States is built on Locke, the consent of the governed, with like a sprinkle of Hobbes. But Trump, as far as social contract, do almost all law schools get really deep into social contract theory? I find it to be fascinating and I love it. But yeah, maybe you could give folks the one on Locke and Hobbes and
you hit the nail on it. Absolutely, the political theory that you mentioned is absolutely the case. Somebody mentioned, I think it's Dr. Francis, you mentioned yesterday that, and I've mentioned this for many months. The Constitution is not an instruction manual, as in just follow it, you'll be fine. No, it takes. Francis mentioned that there's a lot of holes in the Constitution. Of course, it's by design. Otherwise, it would be a 200,000 pages document. So it takes people, whether it's Republican or Democrats, a certain sense of normalcy or courtesy even, or politeness. When you leave the White House, you welcome the next guy, even though you hated his guts or her guts. Trump is like high schooler, not even high schooler, that would be offensive to high schoolers. It's like a little 3-year-old. You require these political actors, whether you're president or something, to have a certain amount of decency to follow the social norms, if you will. And that's not by design or religion, but it's following really what they believe that the Constitution is the epitome of our political system. And Trump, it basically said, somebody asked him, do you believe in the Constitution? And he goes, I've got pretty good lawyer says that the Constitution may not be right. I mean, that is very equally held belief on the part of Trump that there's really nothing that he really needs to adhere to. It's just whatever the hell that he believes in, that's it. The one on the bandwagon popping on Trump. Somebody says, he's becoming a king. Gosh, how he's going to become. Stay right. Guys, listen. It's actually much worse than king. Because in a system where there was the king ruled in Britain or in Europe or in China, those systems, a political system that was designed. So in other words, king, as in, I'm the goddamn king. You guys fuck up, so shut the fuck up, listen to me. Trump, he can do whatever those kings can do. He has a clothes. He has a layer of clothes to say, hey, we're democracy. Morally, we are superior to all these other stupid countries like UK. Because we're more advanced. He's using the courts to justify his decision.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question. If you have a moment. Just a quick question. You were mentioning that the last, 50 years was like an expansion of rights for humans. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Did you include the unborn human? Because I think if you do the math, the number that have been terminated swamped the number of slaves and other people who women who have liked previous balance. I would say fewer people have rights today than in the past, not more.
Yeah, actually, can I piggyback? Because I think that's actually a really good point. However, Benjamin, I think your blind side in that is failing knowledge. Unborn people are not citizens and therefore not subject to the jurisdiction, which means they are not protected necessarily by the laws.
So that's actually very interesting by, Florida and Benjamin. Benjamin, if you're saying what you said is a particular assumption, which that fetus or about to fertilize eggs, they're humans. That actually has never been decided. If there was a vote in terms of, I believe Catholicism, right? Fertilize human. If there's a vote from the I say, you know what, we believe in that. Let's just make a decision to say that fertilizing, maybe even a sperm, like if you're masturbating, whatever. Right? If there's a determination that we're going to all adhere to, that these are considered humans, yeah, argument we need to take into consideration. But before that, a lot of the abortion discussions, I think they all avoided that central question like the beginnings. For one thing, of course, saying, well, we can't decide it. The doctors don't even do that, so we can't do it. Therefore, we're basing an argument here, because you mentioned whether we have to touch on abortion. Therefore, you cannot make a decision that's absolute. It has to be sort of, as in, we don't need to decide whether the fetus is a trimester, it's going to be human or not. We're just going to base read our constitution to say, like, it says, oh, there's a right to free for women, at least people with uterus that can do that. And then the doctor goes, no, it's not there. Therefore, we don't believe that we're going to give that right to the people with the uterus that can do abortion. None of that decision has included, really a definition that says, we hereby announce in our ruling, life begins at 120 days after pregnancy, or life begins at 25 days, or life begins at fertilized eggs. So before that decision is made, none of this conversation can actually carry on. So,
It has been made based on what living people want. The decision has been made on already precedence of life on Earth. Design is in their best interest. And if it's the case that a mother who is bearing a child, it is best interest for the child. It's because that mother pretty much took 6 years on, that it isn't fairly, and because that unborn thing exists within her, it is her property. It's her property.
I'm sorry, maybe it's me, but I think I can hear more of it. Maybe he's under the radar.
Including your mic's not here in the matrix pretty bad.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, Florida. Your voice is not coming through your muffled. But I did hear the first part of it. I mean, I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I'm just throwing out a question. I believe there's some in Judaism, or I think there is something that says that mothers take precedence, as in whether you consider the fetus is a human or not, alive or not. Still, when between the conflict of life between the mother versus the fetus, the mother wins. The laws will support the mother's decision, the mother's life. I think, but that is predicated upon basically what Florida is saying just now. Is that yeah, regardless whether you consider the fetus a human or not, well, the mother is already.
We're gonna liberate Chicago. Day number one.
Like
We're gonna cut property taxes 25% for every single homeowner in the city.
The fetus could be very likely to be a human. But if there's a conflict between the mother, who is already after 18 or 18, whatever number of years, is a living, breathing human being, therefore, it's not an ideal decision, but ideal choice between, between a rock and a hard place. We have to pick a rock or the hard place. I think that there was something,
25%.
somebody said something about Judaism or Israel or something. So I think there are civilizations in the world that actually have that view.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, it's much better.
That's what I was getting. I wasn't going to go down the rabbinical, biblical route of it, but just like stripping religion entirely, my logic is that a mother of 16 or 18 years old plus bearing a child inside of her body, for all intents and purposes, that fetus, that zygote, that body inside her body is 100% of her property. It's not your property. It's not the court's property. It's her property. And that thing doesn't even have any sort of precedence of life where the mother does establish existence already. And so it seems to make sense that under no circumstance would we prioritize a person who isn't the person yet over somebody else who is a person.
You have made this point. I do want to point out here, the courts have already determined that corporations are people. This is a stack of papers. Is a person. Now, you're going down the line. Some people, specifically preborn people, and saying, well, it depends on the legislation. Point out that for many years in this country we legislated that people of color were neither people in true sense, right? And they were property in that sense. So we wanted to say that people are property for because the legislature would say so.
No,
People 2 feet in. People which 2 feet in. And, well, all of these distinction opportunity to say some people are people and other
people on that route, the ones that are still inside, they are the same as your labor is your property. Your eyeballs are your property.
Own it.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a logical problem here. It's like a debate in high school. High school kid. Fetus, a fertilized egg, or fetus is a human. That has to be determined first before you can say, "Hey, you're killing a human." So this is why, like you mentioned, slaves were not humans. There were no rights. You cannot vote. You can own property, blah blah. Have to be interpreted as say, "Oh, that's not the case. Just because your skin color does not mean that you're not humans." It's the same like you're saying. The debate has to be inevitable. life starts. You just assumed on the part if you're pro. Of course, they're alive. They can develop into a life. Therefore, they call pre-born humans. That is wrong.
To
As in,
the city of
does that mean that we all look
Eliminate the city of Chicago.
like
Tree number one. Cut property taxes 25% for every single homeowner.
You know, any decision that is has to be a decision that you have to be honest. You have to say, we're making Dobbs' decision. We're making Roe versus Wade based on the assumption that we have not decided.
Fat balls, nigga. What do you do?
I have a new girlfriend. Doesn't get to nice extraordinary position.
Horrid.
Benjamin, what, buddy?
I ran them off and we can't break them. So
What happened?
I'm shocked.
Buddy, how you doing, my man?
I actually think I derailed the conversation quite well.
You often do.
Well, some people say when you have expanded Ronald's path, such a situation with the unborn.
Conflict then when you speak. Well, are people political and wrong at the same time?
Well, they don't make sense. They can't be coherent, right? As soon as you start talking about property, and then say that we expanded human rights, but some humans are property, and you're cool with that. You just gotta say some fucking stuff, right? That's never gonna work.
Benjamin, do you think those that support the abortion industry are gullible lemons who don't understand they're supporting a $1 billion industry monthly that kills 90,000 Americans monthly? Are they just unaware of the industrial aspect of the slaughter, the genocide, the murder?
Now, they're academic. It's left. It's outside. In ways that are irreparable.
Has contributed to stop things. Do you support the abortion industry? Uh, citizens by rights. It's a message for everyone. I think they should because now everyone have the opportunity to own it and acquire a citizenship.
Close your eyes and get comfortable. It's time to breathe deeply and relax completely.
Okay, then I don't agree with you. I don't. I'm just. All that.
One second, I got you.
Yes.
Since you don't agree, explain what liberals have had of your charge since 19.
I don't know when. I don't know.
You didn't even hear the question completely before you started talking.
I hadn't even finished what I was saying.
You're sorry, I was asking the question. You did not stop.
He's doing it on purpose. Hurricane, he's doing it on purpose. It's over.
He's such a fool.
He's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. You're unemployed. That's what you can do. My government name, which he called out, comes with a check. His does not. Let me get back.
So I'll remember that.
That was so unnecessary,
by the way.
I just wanted to say,
Everybody, I want to move on from that.
okay, can we move on? But before we move on, I just good afternoon, everyone. And if you don't vote for Democrat, you're not black. Sleepy Joe. Thank you.
Oh, I just Googled somebody nice looking, handsome. All right, now.
1-1. Ivory Coast, Norway. Update on the World Cup 1-1.
Thank you.
Who's Ivory Coast playing?
Norway.
Norway.
Oh, Norway. Let me turn
Come
it.
on, Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire.
No, I can't watch it. I can't. My stomach hurts. I can't.
First lady, you just seen me last night, first lady. First lady, I was and I tore up. Woo, that game put me in a
Yeah, your mama. How did you feel when those hit the bar?
like my picture in my PTR. That's how I felt.
You okay?
Nah,
What's going on?
your mama. Alex, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not coming for you. But how you doing? That don't sound like it.
Y'all don't do something.
Oh, like wash your pussy. Oh wait, my bad.
Let me. I just want to know, Amazing Grace, who do you think brought? Based off of the people. Man.
I ain't really gonna
Okay.
Personally, I think it was equal.
I mean, it is at this point.
We all had that's here, except for one. There's one that, and I am not the daredevil. Daredevil, that's not me.
Right, I feel like you're talking about me. And you couldn't look better.
This level of punishment should not be allowed.
I'm
He
not
does
getting
it
the
to
back
us on
up.
purpose. He does it to us on purpose. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Lexus seats. That's a Lexus. I can tell by the colors.
Excuse me, sir.
Right. It is the Lexus Brown seats.
Hey, why they gotta put you on?
It's not anybody to
Because you bougie.
But the brown, they have a proprietary brown.
Oh, okay. Let me look. Can I look? Can I open
Yeah,
this thing up?
do your homework.
Oh. Can I see it?
If you just refresh, you will open
No, I can't.
because it happens
Oh,
all
you
the
gotta
time
ask.
when I refresh.
Do it.
So I'm gonna go. Let me Google. Never mind. I don't like opening first things. Her like
Man, watch.
it's ungodly.
And they Lexus Brown seats.
Okay, so the is what's going on?
Norway to record.
Did they? Norway.
I told you. Turn
I
it
have
on.
my money on Norway.
Hey, Jane.
Come on, Congo. I mean, Ivorians. What's up?
What are you talking about?
Ivorians.
Was it Erling? Did Erling?
Oh. Your mom.
It was him. It was him.
Okay. I
Oh, yeah,
I can tell from here that it's the brown seat. I got it.
It's definitely the Brown
Your
seats.
mom, leave it alone. Do not believe anything God says.
Nah,
Just make
that's
some
not
sense.
yourself.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it look fly. I mean, the ones I Googled.
Oh, man, gee, his car is old. It's
Right.
centuries old. And then what's the time
That's a
in the
classic.
game? With Kitover and
86 minutes.
To the end of the 80 minutes?
86 minutes. Yeah.
86
We're now
minutes.
on 87 minutes. Yeah.
And we counting down?
No, 3 minutes of official time. The other time.
What's going on?
Stop yelling. God damn. That's why your pussy's. So we had 85, what? We had 24 minutes? I don't care how you like me.
Hey, First Lady, when you got blonde hair? Now you're looking like a whole degenerate. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you alone. Yeah, spill water. It's Kimberly for me. Y'all niggas is trash. Hey, First Lady, stop bleaching your hair. You look stupid.
That was like a scary movie. What in the retardation is happening? He came for you, First Lady. You have to get rid of that ass. That's right. I didn't touch him. I don't care about what this boy say. Ain't nothing he can say to me that can hurt. Who cares? Being drunk at 2:50 in the afternoon is my finest ever, I swear.
No, wait. Hang on.
You can't do it with Trent being here. Because Trent is actually likable. He's just so dumb. But
Like in a pet.
yeah, like it hurt. It's just a little bit of something. He's a bad person to talk to. He's so dumb. Get it right. He's so dumb. He can't get it right. That's actually great. When I told him the other day, I was like, Jim, why don't you want to be a Marxist? Why don't you just read some Marx? He said, girl, I ain't reading nothing to get in my life. I said, all right.
There's another theory, Amazing Grace. Trent has a few saviors who are pleading in glory for him, so it's hard to, whip him most of the time.
This is I was beginning to wonder though, with Brooklyn and TLC's breaking of the fast.
I didn't break the fast. He was gone when I spoke.
Oh, okay. Alright.
That's why I spoke, because he poofed away.
Well, he does that though. I guess oh, nothing. Brooklyn, he was after TLC, so you didn't break the fast. I thought TLC but yeah, he does that. Adam does that when he comes to the room and he different for a little while.
Yeah, he's got to tire himself out. That's why you just gotta let him get it.
Quick stay. Yeah, see, once you hear that, just know he's gone in a minute. This game is about to be
Man.
Another one last night, dude.
Last night was nuts.
Man, it was so good. Take a look at my PTR, TLC. That's what I'm feeling.
It's time to breathe deeply and relax completely. Breathe deeply and relax completely, allowing a quietness of spirit to come in. Feel the blood flowing through your arms and legs, through your body and mind. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Take a deep breath. Hold it as you comfortably can. And then let it out through slightly parted lips. And when the breath is out, contract your stomach muscles and push it even further out and further out. And then repeat the process of breathing deeply and relaxing. And if any thoughts should come into your mind, simply brush them aside and return your concentration to the sound of my voice. Breathing deeply and relaxing completely. Breathing deeply and relaxing completely. And now use your imagination and feel your body relaxing one part at a time in response to my words. Play the role, play the part, and mentally relay the relaxed suggestions into that part of your body and feel them take effect. Feel your body relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And the relaxing sensation now coming into the toes of both of your feet at the same time. Moving right on down into your arches, into your heel, and on up into your ankle. Completely relaxed, completely relaxed. And these soothing sensations are now moving on up your legs to your knees, relaxing all the muscles as it goes. And on up your legs to your thighs and to your hips. Just completely relaxing. And your full attention is on the sound of my voice. As the relaxing sensations move into the fingers of both of your hands. Relaxing your hands. And it now moves on up into your forearm. Relaxing your forearm. And on up into your upper arms. Relaxing your upper arms. And your fingers and hands and forearms and upper arms are now just completely relaxed as the soothing sensations move on down into the base of your spine and then begin to move slowly up your spine, up your spine, up your spine, and into the back of your neck and shoulder muscles. Back of your neck and shoulder muscles are now loose and limp, loose and limp, just completely relaxed. And the relaxing sensations now move on up the back of your neck and into your scalp, relaxing your scalp. Feel scalp relaxing and feel the relaxing sensations flow down into your facial muscles. Relax facial muscle. Just completely relaxing your facial muscle. Allow a little space between your teeth, and your jaw is relaxed. And your body is now relaxed all over in every way. All tension is gone from your body and mind. All tension is gone from your body and mind. And it's time to imagine a bright white light coming down from above and entering your crown chakra of spirituality on the top of your head. Now this is the universal light of life energy. See it, feel it, create it with the unlimited power, and feel the light within you, flowing through your body and mind, filling to overflowing with this bright white protectory light. And now, vividly imagine the light concentrating around your heart area. And visualize it emerging from your heart area to totally surround you with a protectory aura, bright white God light. And as you continue to listen to my voice, vividly imagine yourself in a situation in which you are going down, deeper and deeper down as I count backwards from 7 to 1. Number 7, deeper, 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 down, number 6, deeper, 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 down, number 5, deeper, 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 down, number 4, deeper, 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 down, number 3, deeper, 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 down, number 2, deeper, 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 down, number 1. And you're now very, very deep. And you're deep. But let's go down even deeper, even deeper, even deeper. Number deeper, 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 down, number 6, deeper, 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 down, number 5, deeper, 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 down, number 4, deeper, 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 down, number 3, deeper, 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 down, number 2, you're now relaxed and at ease and at peace in a relaxing, altered state of consciousness. And each and every time you alter consciousness, you will go deeper than a time before until you've reached your natural level, which can be maintained by using this technique several times a week. Now, if at any time you feel uncomfortable in any way, all you have to do to awaken is to mentally count yourself up from 1 to 5. So you're in control. You can open at any time you desire to do so. And now relaxed and at ease. The spirit permeates your body and mind. And I'm going to begin by providing suggestions that will be communicated to every level of your body and mind. And they'll be accepted on every level of your body and mind. A quietness of spirit now permeates your body and mind. You release all tension by stored up energy within your nervous system. All nervous energy is released to flow freely through your body and to be used in constructive ways. You feel calm, relaxed, and at peace with yourself, the world, and everyone in it. You have the courage to do what you need to do to resolve your problems. You can resolve your concerns and conflicts with minimal effort. You accept the things you cannot change, and you change the things you can. You accept who you are. You always do your best, which is all anyone can ask. Every day, in every way, you become more peaceful and harmonious. Negativity flows through you without effect. As a result of this programming, you develop a new, mellow, and confident self-image. Quietness of spirit are your key trigger words for post-hypnotic conditioned response. And these suggestions have been communicated to every level of your body and mind, and they've been accepted on every level of your body and mind. And it's now time to visualize yourself having successfully overcome any and all anxiety. Imagine how good it feels to experience an ongoing quietness of spirit. Imagine and the reactions of those close to you. Vividly fantasize benefits derived from living life in this state of mind. Every detail of these visualizations, and in so doing, you communicate your desire levels of mind that will assist you in manifesting the positive outcomes. Imagine what you desire. So, do this now, quiet for a while. just seeing your own reality. And you're open to positive suggestions which you'll accept and act upon. A quietness of spirit now permeates your body and mind. You release all tension created, stored up energy within your nervous system. All nervous energy is released, flow free through your body and mind to be used in active ways. Feel calm, relaxed with yourself, the world, and everyone in it.